Uh, a very good evening, good morning to you all dignitaries presented here in this special location of Leo District 306B2's mid-year review 2021-22. So let me give a brief introduction of myself. I am Leo Ushanth Sivagnanasundaram, Club President of Leo Club of Hindu College, Colombo. So now we'll start with the first slide of today's presentation. Yes, I hope you all can see the presentation slides. So here are some activities which I do in my day-to-day life as a school student. So the first picture portrays spending time with my parents, and the next is going to school or institutions, and the next one is traveling, and the next one is attending any events or functions as a leader, and the next is facing examinations, and the next one is playtime with friends and study time, and the last one is one of my favorite thing. It's a sleeping time. So yes, resources are limited and we have unlimited wants. Most valuable and expensive resource is time. So without taking any more of your time, I'll start with today's topic of mine, which is managing Leo and personal life. So with that, for this topic, I have a small explanation with some key points. Yeah, these are the key points I have. They are Leo versus personal life, and ideal balanced life, and the productive life, single person, work overload. Yeah, with these main key points, I'll go into the definition. The Leo and the personal life definition sets out to achieve an ideal balance between a person's Leo movement and a private life. It is a concept in which all the Leos in a club acts as the fuel for productive and fulfilling work. So one single person won't fall in a big problem of work overload. So I hope you all got the small kind of a definition I have made for this topic, managing Leo and personal life. So with that, let me move to the next slide. Here are the four contents of my today's presentation. There are only four contents. First is challenges we face and the opinions from presenters' perspective on managing Leo with personal life. I mean, my opinions. And the next is effects of workload for a single person. And at last, conclusion by the presenter. It will also the it will also will be done by me. And so I'll move to the first content of challenges we face in our day-to-day life. Yeah, if we see the perspective of a student, he will face assignments, homeworks, exams, and other extracurricular activities such as sports, participating in clubs or unions, and the restriction by the school. This is one of the main things we face in our club as well, and the time management. In the next slide, if we see in a perspective of a person who is going to a work, he has to face his family issues and the financial things and higher studies. It means sometimes people will do some degree as a part while they work at the same time. Uh, and this time management is one of the universal problem. With this, I'll directly go to the presenters. My opinion from for this particular topic, managing Leo and personal life. So here, the first thing I have to speak about is time. As I mentioned earlier, time is a universal problem, which means each and every person in the world have to maintain the management of time. So like I mentioned earlier, resources are limited, and we have unlimited wants. So most valuable and expensive resource is time. So it's important to manage time between work, personal life, and Leoism, which is our commitment to services. So it's important to prioritize based on the importance to balance our time between personal life and the community services. So if we take usage of technology, I mean, Zoom meeting will save travel time than a physical meeting. So it's important to create timelines to manage services versus personal life. And when we come to self care, even though we are a part of a society and we have a responsibility, we need to ensure we take care of ourselves so that we can support the community strongly. Next, the teamwork and communication. In Leoism, it much needed to win a particular goal. So the first word leadership means it's an art of motivating a group of people to act towards achieving a common goal. So as a leader, when my club plans to do any projects, events or meetings, I divide all the works among the active members and I motivate and encourage them to finish that particular work, particular goal. So I personally won't get any pressures, and those members will get an opportunity uh, to uh, to get an experience, and I hope that experience will surely help them when they become a leader. So the whole word Leo is covered in the activities done by a Leo club, and this helps me to finish a particular work rapidly, and it saves my time a lot, so I can focus on my personal studies and co-curricular activities as well. And the next thing is the family. It is most important thing for a person in the world. So if everyone take care of their families, it will make our community better. So uh, as we can say, as play your strength, it means do what you are good at, make an impact in the limited time you have to do the quality projects. So plot some personal time and do not sacrifice it at any cost. So have set hours and stuck to the time for meetings and projects. Separately set the time to spend with your family. And the last one is decision making. It is the most important thing for a leader, because if a leader make a mistake, the whole team will be failed in a path while working to achieve a common goal. So that's when I take a decision, I'll discuss with my exco and some of the active members, so it helps us to get a correct decision which will be more productive. So with that, I'll move to the next slide, which includes effects by the work overload for a single person, which are uh, stress, loss of concentration, management of time, family problems, sudden change of a character. Uh, and I am not going to touch this part that much, because in Leoism, especially in my club and my members, me and my members won't face any workload, as we have much manpower and understanding as well. So we are there for each other. Not everyone have to do everything. I always give family time to different members in rotation during projects. So uh, at last, it's a small conclusion of mine for this topic, managing Leo and personal life, which is: be realistic. We can't always do everything. Manage your mind to decide the priority on the projects. Set boundaries and don't be afraid to say no. And once again, be there for each other. Not everyone have to do everything. Give family time to different members in rotation during your works. So with that hope, uh, I can conclude my presentation, and I hope I'll did my best. Thank you so much for giving me such a opportunity like this in this most important topic that all the Leos needed to balance their life, personal life, with the community service. So thank you. Uh, Over to you, Chairperson.
Thank you very much, Leo Ushanth, for that wonderful presentation and sharing your knowledge and expertise on managing your time with your personal life as well as Leoism.